All-Star High School Sports Show live from Kelly's Row in downtown Dover. Come on down. You still have time to come on down here and grab some food, support your local teams. Somersworth Baseball, Dover Baseball in the house. We're here with the Somersworth High Hilltoppers. Let's meet first-year coach David Kretschmar. How are you doing, Coach?
I'm doing okay, Justin. How are you?
And you may recognize David's last name. His brother does some radio show of some note, I hear. I don't know. I've never heard of it. But I'm just going to love Greg. Going to send the love to Greg. But first year at the helm of the Hilltoppers, you guys are 4-1. Last year losing to Conant in the title game. Enrollment of 581 at Somersworth. Division III. You guys usually do well in Division III. What's early on you've had some success. What do you think's been the key?
Well, we try to keep it simple. We concentrate on fundamentals. We work every day defensively, and we pitch. We pitch the ball. We throw strikes. That's pretty much been our mantra. Mm-hmm. The last couple of games we hit the ball, so that's really helped a lot. We believe if we make the basic fundamental plays in the field, we'll be in every game. That's what we really try to do.
And so far, one exception, the game with Laconia kind of looks like it got out of hand, but every other game you guys have been right. You've won every other game, so that's
right. We've been in every other game. Laconia, they hit the heck out of the ball against us. I mean, we didn't make any errors in that game, so...
sometimes they hit it where they ain't.
It's baseball, we could walk out tomorrow and get our butts handed to us tomorrow. So we go play the game and play it the way that we know how to play and let the chips fall where they may.
All right, and what first year at the helm, I mean, you've been associated with the program for a while.
Right.
What's been the difference, what's been the biggest challenge taking over the big job?
It's not the baseball. It's more of the behind-the-scenes type stuff, scheduling clinics and getting stuff like that done. The baseball part just kind of falls into place because the program's there.
Yeah.
This program's been in the championship game 3 of the last 4 years.
Right.
Why do I want to change that?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm not gonna change that. So we try to stay right where we are and concentrate on that type of stuff.
All right, excellent. And let's meet you have 2 of your guys here with us at the moment. First, let's meet Ryan Cadero. He's the captain of the team. And Ryan, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And what year are you a senior at Somersworth?
I am.
All right. And what position do you play?
I play second base.
Second base. And for people that don't know, Division III, it's more of like your 400, 500, 600 enrollment schools, and there's 1 million of them in Division III.
Yeah.
So does that pose a challenge, kind of not knowing some of the team? I mean, Farmington you probably know a little bit, but you go play Conant, for example. You don't see Conant every day. So
yeah, we just take it game by game and play who we play. So hopefully we get the right thing.
And your program's had a lot of success over the years. Coach mentioned it, championship game 3 out of 4 years. Is there a lot of pressure when you play for Somersworth, when you put that uniform on?
I don't think so. I think that we just play the game how we've always played it, and it's always been a successful drive. So let's just play how we play, and we do usually good.
All right, and also this is Jeremy Jakes. Grand Slam last night in the win over Prospect Mountain. And Coach said you didn't realize it was a Grand Slam.
No, there was just a pitching change before I hit it, so all I saw was the runners on third and second while I was talking, so I just wanted to hit the ball.
So you didn't realize there was a guy on first?
No, I didn't see him.
Well, if you hit it out, it doesn't matter how.
Right? Just wanted to hit the ball.
Yeah, they're all going to the same place if you hit it out, right?
Exactly.
So what position do you play for?
I'm the center fielder.
Center fielder. All right. And now I know how they mow that grass at the Pines. Sometimes it's a little deep out there.
Yeah. Well, I've been fine roaming out there, so nothing bad's happened.
All right. And is there anybody, when you play center field, anybody try to model your game after? There's a lot of good center fielders in major leagues and in high school even.
I just try to play my own type of ball. I try to keep everyone entertained. I talk basically the whole game. I'll run to every single fly ball, even if it's the left field or right field, and give the guys a high five if they catch it. Just try to play.
You got to be the captain of the outfield, so to speak.
That's what I try to do.
All right. And what do you think's been the secret to your early success this season? 4-1 so far.
I really just think how we play together. We're all baseball players. We all love to be around each other. We're really, we work well together, and we've known each other since we were young, so we look good.
And you guys, when you look good, you play good. You guys, are you a senior laden team? You got a lot of underclassmen. What's the breakdown?
Well, we have a few seniors, 3 starting sophomores, and then our number 1's a junior, and a few juniors in there. So
kind of a good mix.
Yeah, a good mix.
And And 3-3-3. Oh, 3 each in the starting lineup, coach is saying. So that's senior, junior, and sophomore. All right, Ryan. I mean, you guys made it to the championship game last year to Conant. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way.
Yeah, it's a bitter taste.
Yeah, Conant was kind of a wagon last year, and I think your ace pitcher was out of innings from the playoffs, which they do it different every year. So who knows? Does that kind of fire you up for this coming season, or how much does it fire you up?
It definitely fires us up. I mean, we obviously want to get back there. Me as a senior, I want to end the year with a bang, hopefully go back. And I think we just take that game as a more drive to get there again this year. So that's my take on it.
And has there been any kind of, from the first practice, have you guys been talking about that, or are you trying to put it aside a little bit?
It's in the past where we kind of try to forget about it and just try to keep on moving on.
All right, and Coach, I mean, was that the kind of the mantra you drove home, put that in the past, and let's focus on this year, or did you want that to fuel them a little bit?
I used it both ways. I mean, I talked about what happened, and we've still talked about it here and there, but we all realize that it's done and over with, and there's work to do if we want to get back. If we want to have a deep run in the playoffs, there's a lot of work we still have to do. So. Absolutely.
All right, Jeremy, so far, I mean, you guys have one loss. Obviously, that was your toughest opponent, I'd probably say, is Laconia. They kind of beat you up. Coach said they hit the ball over the yard. Other than Laconia, which team's been your toughest challenge so far?
Honestly, I don't really know. We've been pretty decent. I guess maybe just hitting. We need to be consistent with hitting.
Hit the ball, okay. And which team has posed you the biggest challenge so far this year?
Just Laconia. They hit the ball, and that's how you win.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap, right?
Yeah.
All right, would you say Farmington's your biggest rival, or who would you say is your biggest rival in Division III?
Well, I'd probably say Farmington, but I mean, there's other teams that there's a little fire underneath. I mean, Prospect is there. There's a few teams.
Yeah, you don't exactly have a lot of teams in your area, which sometimes can make it tough to get a rivalry going.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's Farmington, I would imagine, would be one of them. Ryan, which team do you get the most fired up to play against?
Probably definitely Campbell.
Campbell, okay.
Yeah.
There's something about Campbell, isn't there?
Yes,
in every sport. What is it about Campbell that makes you guys, kind of...
It's always a battle between us. I mean, one it'll either go our way or it'll go their way. It's always a good baseball game. So.
Yeah, and Campbell's out of Litchfield, if you're not familiar with them. It's near Hudson, so it's not exactly like you can go scout them on your day off. It's like 2 hours away or so.
Yeah, I mean, we always expect a good team, so we're always ready for them.
All right, well, it should be a good season. We're going to have you guys on, I believe, Monday the 12th is when we have you scheduled to take on Belmont at the Pines. So they're going to tell Coach this for the first time. Do we know anything about Belmont so far this year, or?
I think they're improved over last year from what I've been seeing. If I remember correctly, the record is 3-1 or 4-1, somewhere in that area.
Trying to find them amidst these 700 teams in Division III. They are 3-3 at this point. I found them.
Yep. I know they had a good start to the season, so it's a game that I look at and think that we're going to have to battle. I mean, we just can't go. I told the guys this yesterday. It doesn't matter who we play, what you think of that team. You can't go in there thinking it's going to be a cakewalk. You've got to play every game as hard as you can from the first out to the last out, and that's how you're going to win.
All right. So. Excellent. Well, we're going to meet a couple of your teammates. Before we let you go, Ryan, who's the funniest kid on the Somersworth High Hilltoppers?
Probably Joey Franciosi.
Joey Franciosi.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. What's funny about Joey?
He's always got jokes for us in practice. He's just a funny guy. He's fun to have around.
All right, Jeremy, who's got the best? Who's pipping the best home run in batting practice? Who does the best bat flip or stares it down? Not in the game because Coach would kill you, but in BP.
I really don't know.
You doing a little bat flip after a grand slam? Any of you don't know it?
I'm going to say Ryan Cadero.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks like a humble kid, too.
Yeah, well, in practice, we all change a little bit.
All right, well, you got to show it off sometime.
Right, exactly.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming to the program. Best of luck the rest of the way. If you want to catch Somersworth, we're going to have a Monday night on WTSN, Monday afternoon. Big game tomorrow against Farmington, at Farmington. So if you want to make the trip up Route 11 or Friday, they are at Campbell. So there's a big one as well. So best of luck, guys, and we'll talk to you down the road. All right, we'll take a time out and meet some more of the Somersworth High Hilltoppers. You're listening to the All-Star High School Sports Show live from Kelly's Row in downtown Dover on AM 1270 WTSN and WTSN AM1270.com. Do you own the perfect area rug? Maybe it's an oriental rug, or perhaps a hand-woven one. Either way, now it needs cleaning.
I saw you spill that
All right. No matter how it got dirty, your most precious rug needs the most trusted name in professional carpet cleaning. And that's Four Seasons Janitorial. Since 1975, Four Seasons Janitorial has been providing customized maintenance and janitorial services to the Seacoast, office buildings, schools, financial institutes, and more. And these professional services include area rugs with free pickup and delivery in the Tri-County region for all area rugs. So, no matter how your home or business got dirty,
I watched you spill that.
Four Seasons Janitorial will clean it. Professional area rug cleaning with free pickup and delivery in the Tri-County region. Call them up at 800-649-0443 for Four Seasons Janitorial, the Seacoast's most trusted cleaning service.
I'm home and I love it. I'm home where I belong. I'm home and I love it. I'm home where I belong.
It's always nice to come home, but these days, many Americans are at risk of foreclosure and losing their homes. Fortunately, help is available. Making Home Affordable is a free program from the U.S. government that has already helped over 1 million struggling homeowners, and we want to help you.
I'm home, and I love it. I'm home.
Find out now what your options are. Go to makinghomeaffordable.gov or call 1-888-995-HOPE. The sooner you act, the better chance we can help you.
I'm home where I belong.
Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
It's the All-Star High School Sports Show. Listen, as soon as the show's over, we're going to send you to the Bruins. And don't worry, Montreal has introduced everybody that's ever lived in Canada before the game. They haven't even dropped the puck yet. By the way, Dover's Brian Murphy, number 93, is a linesman for this game. So hopefully he'll keep some things in order. That's good to see. We're here with two more members of the Somersworth High baseball team. Chris April and Joey Franciosi are with us here tonight. First, let's say hi to Chris. Chris, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent. And what position do you play for Somersworth?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. And what do you like about playing shortstop? What's the best thing about it?
You can be as aggressive as you can, and it's just a fun position because you're always in the game.
Yeah, I know if the third baseman cuts off a ground ball, you got lined up. Are you chirping at him a little bit?
Not really.
Not really?
I don't really mind.
All right, that's cool. What do you think's been the key to your early success this season?
Just our team coming together. We're young. We don't have a lot of seniors. That's pretty much it.
Just a team coming together, right?
Yeah.
That's sometimes it's just that simple. All right, thanks for being on the show. And Joey Franciosi is with us. Joey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm excellent. And what position do you play for Somersworth?
Play a little first base.
Well, you're built like a first baseman.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people tell me.
You're a lineman for the football team too, right? All right. Built in the Mo Vaughn body type. There's nothing wrong with that. And what do you think's been the key to success in your season so far?
I definitely think it's team chemistry. I've played a lot of sports, and this is like one of the only teams I've seen that has immense amount of team chemistry. Like, we all love each other to death, and we would do anything for each other.
That's great because sometimes you get every season you go through kind of ups and downs.
Absolutely.
And you guys tend to pick each other up.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Whenever someone messes up or anything, there's always someone to pick them up.
All right. Who's the first? Everybody makes errors. It's baseball. It's a game of failure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, who's the first guy to say something when let's say you can't scoop one at first? Who's the first guy already to say shake it off?
I'd have to say Ryan Cordero. He definitely picks us up. That's why he's the captain.
He's captain for a reason, right?
Yep.
Awesome. And what do you like best about playing first base?
A lot of quick plays, and you look good when you catch when you pick the ball. Or
are you flashing the leather? Are you like waving it above your head?
It's either all or nothing with me.
Excellent. And are you one of those first basemen? Because some first baseman guy leads off first, he'll chat away with a guy. Like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Trying to lull him to sleep.
Kind of. I mean, I like to talk.
Yeah.
I talk all the time, but it depends who it is. Like, if they just hit like a roping single, I won't talk to them. I'll give them the silent treatment. But if they hit like an infield hit, I'll just talk to them because they're lucky to get on first base.
Oh, okay, they're lucky to be.
I'll give them the full experience.
That's the full Joey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
They deserve it.
All right, Chris, what's been so far this season, what's been your favorite moment this season?
Probably Jeremy's walk-off.
Yeah. A walk-off grand slam for the Mercy Rule? And what was, he didn't know it was a grand slam. Did you guys ever let him know at the plate?
Yeah. He was a little excited, so I think he was a little overwhelmed.
Well, who can blame him, right?
Yeah.
And so when he gets to the plate, are you guys like beating the hell out of him, or he took a beat down?
Yeah. We were all a little confused at what we were gonna do because it was the first time it actually happened, so it's a little different.
That's pretty cool, Coach. I mean, just so far they seem to be a really loose bunch. Do you like them loose, or do you want to? How do you like how the team's mentality is?
I like them loose, but I like them ready to play. So they know there are a lot of baseball kids on this team, so they know when to get ready to go.
You think they get the right balance so far this year?
So far. There's always that fine line there where you want to reel them in a little bit.
Yep.
And they can tell when I'm ready to reel them in.
Let me ask Joey Francesi, does Coach have a look?
I would say so.
Does he just have?
And it's usually directed towards me.
I can't imagine why.
Because we run 3 poles in the beginning of practice, and that's like my practice. Like running the 3 poles, I'm done.
If people are familiar with the 3 poles, explain that. What is that?
All right, so you got foul pole. You got 2 foul poles on each side, right? 1 foul pole on each side.
Yeah.
But you run 1 pole is to the other side and back.
Yeah.
And you had to do 3 of those.
Oh man!
And judging by my size, I'm not the running type. So
listen, you're not exactly. Not for nothing. You're not exactly Usain Bolt.
Nope.
You don't.
I'm a little close though. I'm like Michael Johnson.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. A close second.
It's all about the shoes.
Yeah. I rock the Nikes.
That's right. All right. So, Chris, what is Coach's? Can you show me what Coach's looks like when he's ready, or can you imitate that, or who can imitate it on the team?
I don't think anybody can. It's his own look. It's very unique.
Have you been the subject of the look so far this year?
Once or twice, I guess.
Not as much as Joey?
No.
All right.
No.
Who do you think your toughest opponent down the stretch is going to be? Because you're 4-1. You got a long ways to go in your season.
Probably Campbell.
Campbell?
Definitely Campbell.
And is it just every year, or is there something about them this year, or?
Yeah, they're strong every year, so it'll be a good game.
All right. Now, as a shortstop, is there anybody you're trying to emulate as far as your play goes? Or are you just doing your own thing?
I'm just doing my own thing.
No Derek Jeter jump throws or anything?
Sometimes.
So once in a while? You're going to show that off Monday against Belmont? Because I got to see some flash, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, and what's your personal? You said your favorite moment of the season was Jeremy's walk-off. What's been, for you, your personal favorite moment that you've had? What's it been this season?
Probably whenever I make like a backhand play, I just say it gives me confidence because I don't usually make those plays.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
You got to go deep and then get the guy down.
Deep in the hole.
All right. And Joey, what about you? What's so far this season? What's been your favorite moment for you personally?
To tell you the truth, I don't really play much.
Okay. So
I am more of the stat guy, to be honest. But you know what? I love it. I'm in the game.
Yep.
I know everything. I know more than these kids do half the time. So listen, I like what I do.
There's nothing wrong with it. Coach, you got to have a couple. Give Coach the microphone here. You got to have a couple of guys like that, though, that are good for a ball club even when they're not playing, right?
Joey Francesi is the glue. He's an amazing individual. I love having him on our team.
Are you saying that just because his mom's here?
No. I just love having. He's a great guy. He's always upbeat. You never see him down, and he's a great guy to have around. All
right, well, guys, we're going to meet some more of your teammates, but good luck this season. We'll see you next Monday, and thanks for being on the program tonight. All right, quick timeout. We'll meet some more members of the Somersworth High Hilltoppers. You're listening to the All-Star High School Sports Show live from Kelly's Row in downtown Dover on AM 1270 WTSN and WTSN AM1270.com.
For almost 2 decades, Kelly's Row has anchored the heart of downtown Dover. Experience the tradition of Irish hospitality with family and friends in our historic mill building setting. For lunch or dinner, to celebrate special occasions, or just to hoist a pint or two. We offer the absolute best food in town, plus live entertainment in either the renovated upstairs or the classic Irish Cellar pub with spectacular waterside deck. Check out our extensive event calendar at kellysrow.com. Kelly's Row, purveyors of Irish spirit for generations.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it all the time.
What are we going to do if we lose the house?
It's time to stop thinking and start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Mike Palm from the WTSN Morning Information Center, heard weekdays from 5:30 to 9. And all this week, we celebrate Mom with Mom Pottery from Salmon Falls Stoneware in Dover. Hey, for almost 30 years now, Andy and his team at Salmon Falls Stoneware have been producing first-rate salt-glazed pottery that is recognized across the country for its outstanding quality. All this week, you get a chance to add to Mom's collection or start a new tradition from Salmon Falls Stoneware at the Engine House on Oak Street in Dover and WTSN's Morning Information Center.
A word from the cast of Hot in Cleveland.
Want to hear a joke?
Oh, yes,
sure. What's the #1 killer of women?
Well, you're still here, so that rules out crankiness.
And tracksuits. Heart disease.
But that's a joke?
Oh, no, it's an absolute fact. But the American Heart Association says you can save lives by passing it along to 5 women you love.
Aww.
So I'm starting with 3 I tolerate. That's a joke.
Find out more at goredforwomen.org.
And we're back. It is the All-Star High School Sports Show. We're live at Kelly's Row in downtown Dover. We will send you to the Boston Bruins as soon as we conclude here. Nothing in the first period. They finally got around to dropping the puck at the Bell Center. There's 14:38 to go. We will send you out to that as soon as we're done. Time to meet some more members of the Somersworth High Hilltoppers. We'll start with Drew Colbert, who is with us. Drew, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. And you are one of the star pitchers on the team, if memory serves. Right?
Yep.
And now, last year you were out of innings by the championship game, right? Is that what happened? Or
no, I actually pitched in the championship.
You did? Okay, that's getting my guys confused. So, how much does that fire you up for this season? Tough loss to Conant in the championship game. How soon after that were you thinking about this year?
Oh, right after that. I just wanted to get back on the mound and start that journey again, all over again, and get back on that mound at Delta Dental and. It was a great experience pitching on that mound, but it's not fun to lose.
Right, and never is. All right, and also this Hunter Kretschmar. Hunter, you are the catcher for the team, correct?
Yeah.
Now it seems like I've been talking to you forever. This is your junior or senior year?
I'm a junior.
The junior, okay. I feel like I've known you for 10 years. So, how fired up were you to get back going this season?
I was pretty excited. I mean. The way to end last year, it wasn't the best way to end, so I used that as motivation to come back this year and play as best as I could.
All right, excellent. We got a couple of assistant coaches with us as well. Coach Bob Colbert is over here. Coach, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. And how do you think the team's secret to the success has been so far?
Well, these kids have been around and playing together for quite a while. Yep. And it's just great to kind of see them grow into young men and be able to come out here and represent the school and the city and just really work hard in practices. And they have a great time when they're at the games. It's a light atmosphere, and the kids just, again, work hard and they enjoy playing with each other. And it's just great to see how they come together when game time comes.
You can tell they're pretty loose, right?
They are. Yeah, absolutely. We got some characters on this team, and it's fun to see, and it keeps it, baseball is one of those tough games, obviously. Right. There's a lot of things that happen in the game, and when we see these guys staying loose, it definitely helps us as coaches kind of, rethink where we are as well. So it's fun to see.
Right, yeah. As I said to my son, it's a game of failure, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it sure is. We try to tell these guys since we've been coaching them for a while that it is, and when we see them succeed in whatever it is, whether it's a nice pitch or a nice hit, we want to make sure that they know that as well.
All right, also this assistant coach, Bryant Losberg. Coach, how are you? Thanks for being on the show.
Good. How you doing?
And great. And what do you think the secret to these guys has been early on? 4-1 so far, not too bad.
Well, I got to say that the off-season stuff really paid off. These guys worked hard all winter long, and I'll tell you, we really have some good baseball minds on this team. We got some good athletes too, but I think the real key to the success of this group is that they all understand the game very well.
All right, and let me ask you, Hunter, you're the catcher, so you got to handle the pitching staff. who are you calling the games for everybody, or is anybody like trying to shake you off, take control when they're on the mound?
No, I call the games. When people shake me off, I get kind of mad.
A little heated?
Yeah.
You go like Kevin Costner and Bull Durham?
Yeah.
Tell them no matter what's coming if they shake you off?
Yeah.
A little bit? All right. And so who let me ask you this. Who's got the best fastball?
The best fastball?
Yeah.
I'd probably say Drew.
Drew?
He's got movement on it.
A little tail at the end there?
It kind of throws people off with the lefty tail.
All right. And what about who's got the best number 2? Who's throwing the best curveball?
Probably Drew again.
Drew. All right. Drew. So that's the test. Is that does Drew? You guys on the same page generally, or?
Well, I've been catching Drew since I was 9 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're on the same page by now.
That helps a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All right. And Drew, so far this season, who's been the toughest lineup you faced? Were you on the mound for Laconia, or?
No, I was not on the mound for them, but every lineup is pretty tough. Every lineup has the good players on them, and there's certain people they have to like pitch around, and you can't just throw it right down the middle like in Little League.
Right.
They will hit it.
And
every team.
Do you guys are you able to scout teams at all, or you just know guys from, or coach?
Oh yeah, coach has great scouts on them.
He does?
Yes.
Got a network of scouts?
Oh yeah, nice and prepared for every game.
That's a big advantage, I would say.
Yes, it is.
All right, and what do you think you guys have to do to keep your success going down the stretch here?
I think we just have to keep doing what we've been doing, staying loose. Jeremy Jakes out in center field says these ridiculous things.
That's what I hear.
Oh yeah, it keeps us loose during the game. You can't play tense, so you make all these mistakes. Just keep throwing strikes, keep hitting, keep doing what we've been doing. I think we'll do just fine.
All right, Hunter, with all these teams in Division III, you guys Division III school, and all the success you've had, is there added pressure every year playing for Somersworth?
I guess we have a target on our back more or less, but there's not pressure. It's a loose environment here, so you just go out and play the game.
Just a little bit of a loose environment, right?
Yeah.
Is it fun playing for your dad as the manager, or?
Well, I've been playing with him since I was 9 years old still, so
right.
He's coached me all my life, so it's nothing new.
Right. First year as the head of the varsity, that's kind of be a cool moment when you find out he's getting the gig, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty awesome. So, all right, before we let you guys go, so we know you guys want to eat and watch the Bruins, and so does everybody else. Somersworth will be successful if you do what?
Pitch and play defense.
Pitch and play defense. All right, let me ask that Coach Brian Lossberg. I'll ask you the same question. If Somersworth does what, you'll be successful this season?
I'd say the same thing. Pitch and play defense. That's the key to success in baseball.
All right, and Coach Colbert, what do you guys have to avoid in order to keep your winning ways going?
Getting too comfortable. Coach Kretschmar does a great job of again, preparing the kids for each game. And, we just need to go out there and be ready to play with everybody that comes through. And, again, that starts in practices and preseason and everything else. So we just can't get too comfortable in what we do. We do keep it loose, but certainly it's, when it's game time, we got to prepare and go out and do that. So we want to stay focused.
Excellent. Drew Colbert, one guy in your lineup, at bottom of the ninth. Guys on second and third, you're down by one. Who do you want at the plate?
I'd say Chris April at the plate. I feel like he's very trustworthy up there. He's going to get it done.
All right, and Coach, before we let you go, what do you think you guys have to do to keep this going? This run of success Somersworth has had going.
I think the biggest thing is to not get ahead of ourselves. Remain fundamentally sound and understand that it's a process. We can't look ahead. It's one game at a time, one pitch at a time, one strike at a time, and we get 21 outs and see where we end up.
All right, well, best of luck. We will see you Monday at the Pines here on WTSN as you take on Belmont. Best of luck this season.
Thank you very much, Justin. Enjoyed it.
Hope to see you in Manchester.
Hope so.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. My thanks to Dover and Somersworth Baseball. Both teams did a heck of a job. And thanks, of course, to Kelly's Row here in downtown Dover. Get on down here. Great place to eat and have a frosty beverage as well. My thanks to both teams. We will see you Thursday night when Dover softball takes on Spalding softball at 3:50 here on WTSN. Thanks, of course, to the great Chuck Mancuso for keeping things running. I'm Justin McIsaac saying so long, everybody. The Bruins are next.